see it almost every night, Clark. Another great backcourt matchup.
Well, B.A., this league is so stacked with tremendous guards. I mean, all-star caliber guards all over the league, and it really creates a situation where being able to choose guards for the all-star game is just virtually impossible to not leave somebody off that's deserving.
Here are the starters for Utah. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the center position. Now here's Mitchell. Picked by Gobert. Launches a three. Man, that one's good. Mitchell for three.
Intelligent decision by Mitchell, using the pick and roll to break up the defense and get open.
Doncic passes to Brunson. Well, a careless foul. That'll send him to the line for 3 free throws. And Utah gets called for the foul. It goes on Mike Conley.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot three.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him. Despite being the consensus college player of the year back in 2018, Jalen Brunson wasn't drafted until the second round. No surprise he's made himself into a quality NBA player. Great IQ and hard work was paid off.
Now here's Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Three-pointer. And it's Brunson with the rebound. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Mitchell. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Finney-Smith with it. Now here's Doncic. He's guarded by Conley. Doncic, no good. And 2 national titles at Villanova for Jalen Brunson. Clark, why do you think he slipped to the second round?
Well, it's hard to say, B.A. You know, the draft is more art than science, and guys slip for whatever reason. But if you're a pro and you get into a situation where you can prove how good you are, then you'll hang around in the league. Great college players may not have star potential, but he's truly a long-time NBA pro.
Now here's Finney-Smith. And now the Jazz on the run in transition.
What you say?
Wow.
Come on now.
Whoa, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Brunson passes to Doncic. And the three-pointer goes.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Conley against Doncic. Outside Mitchell. From behind the arc. Finney-Smith pulls it in. Dallas has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Pass to Doncic. The three. And Conley grabs the miss. For Utah, they've gone only 2 of 7 so far. A cold start. And it's Mitchell, that time on the assist by Conley. Mitchell's got 7 points in the game.
If you're the D, don't let Mitchell beat you inside. Got to push him out further.
Doncic outside. From outside the arc. Knocks it down from distance.
Got to fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Conley. Outside Mitchell. Fires the three. Offensive rebound. Gobert with the bucket.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Outside Brunson. Doncic outside. Shot clock at 6. Utah with the rebound. 1:16 left in the first quarter. Mitchell drives.
Oh, that was something else, man. Wow. Showing some power. Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to Doncic. From deep three-point range. Another miss by Doncic.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Outside Mitchell. 18 feet out. Up again. The kick out to Conley. For three. No luck on that one, and it's Dallas the other way. It's Bullock on the wing. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Outside Brunson. Pass to Doncic. From the wing, and the jumper is good. Doncic has got his third bucket of the night.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
The three from Mitchell. Nails it from three.
It's just a sign of an elite scorer like Mitchell. When he receives the pass, he's looking to let it fly.
Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for the Utah.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team. All right.
Yeah, this has been a fairly close game for the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Utah.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
One thing I've also noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off turnovers.
Luka Doncic is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Reggie Bullock, and it's Powell in at the 5 spot. And that's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Back to Conley. From deep. Bullock puts it in.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. With maybe a step out of his range.
You know, I think this guy just loves the game of basketball. The preparation, the interaction with his teammates. He has fun out there on the floor.
Left side, Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. The three is up. Knocks down the triple.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an all-star in 2021. And he richly deserved it. A 3-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship. Like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way.
And stolen by Gobert. In transition, here come the Jazz. And it's good for 2. Conley's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Doncic on the wing, lets the three fly. He's got it, 6 of 10 now. And I think when you say Mike Conley All-Star, now it's official.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. I mean, because you talk about the respect he has around this league. He's always been viewed in that light. A key part to that grit and grind era there in Memphis, and now he's writing a superb second act.
And Gobert with the stuff.
Nice look there from Bogdanovich, the shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
Pass to Brunson. Back to Doncic. Let's go with a 3. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Conley. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Bullock. And here's Finney-Smith. To the inside. To the middle. Tipped. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell.
2 minutes.
For 3, O'Neal. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Grant, you played almost 2 decades in the league. What do you think some of the biggest highlights in your career were?
Really just, you know, playing on some great teams with great players, the relationships, the experiences. I didn't win an NBA championship, but I am more than blessed with having an incredible 19-year career.
It's good on the putback. Gobert's got 4 points this quarter.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Brunson passes to Doncic. Back to Brunson. Over Mitchell. Puts it up. Brunson misses.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
Conley against Doncic. Pass to O'Neal. The three. Kept alive. He shoots again. And it's finished off by Gobert as he lays it in. And now a three-point Jazz lead.
And for Gobert, his offense continues to catch up with the elite defense. He's becoming a legitimate two-way threat.
Here's Doncic. He's guarded by Conley. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Right side, Mitchell. Takes it inside. Oh, wow! Oh,
watch out below.
Big finish.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
19 seconds left in the second quarter. Mitchell against Doncic. 6 to shoot. Over Mitchell. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Takes the three. He can't get it to go. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Jazz out in front. They're up by 5. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. In that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
So the Jazz 5 right now. Eric Paschall is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. And it's House in at the 2 guard.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Bertans with a screen on Clarkson. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc.
You know, this is why Clarkson can be a bit of a big tease defensively. I mean, he has all the tools to shut guys down.
From downtown. Rebounded by Bertans. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Kick by Bertans. To the paint. And the power dunk by Bertans.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Clarkson outside. The 3 ball. And another miss by Utah. Dallas has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Pass to Marjanovic. Dinwiddie outside. Oh, it misses. Had a chance to tie it. The Jazz have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Here's House. Clarkson outside. Throws it up high. Lays it in off the pretty lob.
Excellent recognition on the pick and roll. Clarkson lays it off to his teammate for the score.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Dinwiddie. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. 4 on the clock. Hardaway with it. Now Whiteside defending. It's tipped. Gay outside. And there's the foul. It'll go on Davis Bertans. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Gay outside. This one for 3. Connects from downtown. Gay's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
You know, for a 15-year guy who has battled through injuries, Gay can still get off the floor and be highly productive. He's still explosive. So you can't sleep on this guy just because he's got some miles on his legs. He can still go.
6 on the shot clock. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And I'm sure this isn't how they drew it up at the half. Only 1 for 5 here in the third quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Clarkson outside. Pass to Pascal. And Gay the bucket on the assist by Pascal. Gay's got 5 points now in the quarter. And even though his games played have been up and down, Clark Gay has been very consistent in his production over the years.
Yeah, he'll give you solid shooting and rebounding, B.A. I mean, he's a versatile defender. And I think he's a much more disciplined player at both ends now. And that typically happens the longer you are in the league. You learn how to fold them and when to go.
Pass to House. Clarkson outside. The kick out to Gay. Lets it go from deep. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Boy, I love seeing Gay go right up with the shot off the pass. No wasted motion.
Dinwiddie against Clarkson. The 3 is up. And Dinwiddie good for 3. Dinwiddie's got his second bucket of the night.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Back to Clarkson. 41 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. The three-pointer off the mark. Dallas has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land in the third quarter. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Rebounded by the Jazz. They've led by as many as 11. Gay, the pass to Clarkson. It's hauled in by Marjanovic.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Here's Hardaway. The shot no good. And so it's Utah finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Appearing in control, but could still use a little more.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Ooh, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Dwight Powell. Then it's Reggie Bullock. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Doncic in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Gobert. Banked it in off the glass. And the Jazz lead by 10.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And it's Doncic missing. Utah shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Conley passes to Bogdanovic. Now here's Mitchell. Bogdanovic with a screen on Doncic. And there's the lob. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. The 3 from Mitchell. That shot, no good. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Now Doncic. Over Mitchell. And that one's long. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Outside Brunson. Pass to Doncic. Shot on the wing. Another miss by Doncic. Utah's gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the fourth. Outside Bogdanovic. Here's Gobert. Now covers. Outside Mitchell. beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Doncic has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's the three. Gets the three to fall. Doncic has got 22 points.
This guy is simply having a great game from outside.
Outside Mitchell. There's the three. 8 makes out of 15 shots. He's got it going.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Brunson passes to Doncic. Puts up a three. And the Mavericks, another three.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. Gobert with it. O'Neal on the wing. Outside Conley. From deep. It's rebounded by Dallas. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Doncic outside. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
One of the things I love most about Luka Doncic, his court recognition and awareness. This guy is so sharp and alert, understands how to play.
Conley finds Mitchell. Back to Conley. 4-3. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. And the Jazz lead by 11.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered.
And Doncic launches from deep. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Jazz.
One area where they set themselves apart today, their aggressiveness in getting steals.
It really hindered their opponent all game long. And, of course, it helped spark their own offense.
And what a huge performance it was for Donovan Mitchell.
It's hard to think of a part of the game where he didn't play a major role. Mentally, physically. I mean, he showed us what he's capable of when he's feeling his best.
Pass to O'Neal. From the arc. And again, it's Utah with a three.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Outside Mitchell. Launches it. Some solid defense from Brunson. And here's Doncic outside. Buries it from three.
Boy, once Doncic gets on the roll, there aren't many ways to slow him down. Huge night so far.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
teams tonight, Greg, can go deep into their benches. It seems like a growing trend.
Yeah, I think teams are digging deeper more than ever before, and even getting into two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. The guards are out there for them, Murray and Barton. The forwards are Porter and Gordon. And it's Jokic in at the 5 spot. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. Finney-Smith kicks to Doncic. Shoots over Barton. And it's Doncic missing.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Jokic sets the screen for Murray. Drills the three-pointer.
Toughest thing to cover in the game, and Jamal Murray making it difficult on that play in the pick and roll.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Doncic looking it over Gordon, and it's blocked by Gordon. And pushing it up, here's Denver. Gordon's running, and then Gordon with the dunk.
We just don't say it much for a center, but a high basketball IQ from Jokic might be his greatest strength.
And here's Brunson. Doncic outside, and stolen by Murray. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. To the paint, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray.
Well, it's the range that Jamal Murray has that's really impressive.
Not a fast start for the Mavericks. It's a 5-point game. Doncic against Barton, and they pick up 2.
And great court awareness there helps Luka find an opening, and he just explodes on the drive.
And at the time, Murray's 20 points per game were the most ever by a Kentucky freshman.
How about that? And then he comes into the league and shows you that he's got the kind of confidence where he's going to take a shot off the dribble, get around the pick, read a defender going underneath, and just start to pile up points in a hurry. And some of those have come at some of the biggest moments in the playoffs.
Now here's Powell, and that's a foul called on Dwight Powell. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
All right, rookies coming on your court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
Denver's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with Coach Jason Kidd. He spoke about the unique challenges that Nikola Jokic can present. Coach said, we aren't used to dealing with a center that can create like Jokic. Sometimes we'll have to improvise on defense to keep up with him. They know how creative the Joker can be. Guys?
Thank you, David.
And you know you're special when you're drafted third and you still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations.
Stolen by Brunson.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. It's good. This game is all even. Doncic has got 5.
And he's such a polished shooter. You can't give Doncic these kinds of opportunities, or he's going to burn you.
Murray, no good.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Always going up for the alley-oop here, and they recover it. Barton, no luck.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up at a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
And you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
For Denver, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Porter dishes to Gordon. 1:03 left to play in the first. Clock at 6. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And the dunk by Doncic.
And you can tell that Doncic loves leaking out. They're able to get to the right spot there in transition.
Murray outside. Barton in the corner. Back to Murray. 4 on the shot clock. And Porter, here we go. Here's Jokic. Outside Porter. Wide open look here for Murray. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Murray's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Nuggets. Doncic with it. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. Finney-Smith. Here's Powell. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. So
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team. All right.
and we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
In a moment now, we reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So out there for the Nuggets right now, the forwards are Porter and Gordon. The guards are out there for them, Murray and Barton. And it's Jokic in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Murray following the score by Dallas. Back to Barton. Jokic inside. Brunson covering. Murray, no good. The Mavericks leading. Brunson kicks to Doncic. Off target from three-point range.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Porter. 2 free throws coming. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so...
The previous play is under review.
Everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
And teams often try to slow down point guards with bigger defenders. But, Greg, you locked up without that edge. How'd you do it?
A little athleticism, Kevin, and a lot of desire.
Now here's Brunson. No points in the game yet for him. And Doncic gets it to go.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Barton against Doncic. Barton passes to Jokic. Shoots over Powell. Got a hand on it, and he's able to get it back. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Over in the corner, Doncic. The 15-footer misses off the right iron. The Nuggets trail. Murray scanning the floor. Jokic with the screen on Brunson. Murray the pass to Jokic. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
No one covered. Murray's got 9.
Man, he is in the zone right now on offense, guys, building off that efficient first quarter.
Now Doncic. He's got 10. Pass to Bullock. Three-pointer. And doesn't go either for Doncic.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
There's Porter with the three. That shot missing, and it's Dallas the other way. Launches a three. It's hauled in by Gordon.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
The kick out to Porter. Back to Murray. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. The pass to Jokic. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Jokic has got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, nice. Jokic just stepped up, had some poise there. The shot was under pressure, but I don't think he felt it.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Now, here's Bullock. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Trains the three-pointer.
Yeah, he couldn't connect on anything from outside in the first quarter, but now he's hit 2 threes in the second quarter, and he looks much better.
Now here's Murray. Barton surveying the floor. Gordon up on top. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. 50 seconds left in the first half. And the foul on Will Barton. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
There's 48 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Doncic against Barton. From deep. And they get it back. Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. Hits the three-point bomb. Doncic has got the lead up to 3 now for the man.
And when Luka finds an opening on the perimeter, he does not hesitate. Great focus on that triple.
Murray outside. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. 5 to shoot. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Yeah, he'd love to make them pay for giving up that wide-open jumper. Just unable to do so.
Slammed down by Doncic. A monster in the backcourt at 6'7".
It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. He comes away with 11. All right, Dave, thank you. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Travis Berton's out there with Green. Then there's Marjanovic. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Dinwiddie in at point guard. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And both free throws good for Dinwiddie.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Morris against Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie with the steal. Fast break Dallas. And Hardaway gets it to go. Hardaway has got his first points of the night.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. To Green, 6 to shoot. It's tipped. Dinwiddie with it. Guarded now by Morris. The offensive rebound. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
The Nuggets trail by 9. Passes it to Najee. Back to Morris. Pass to Najee. The shot, no good. And the Mavericks going the other way now. It's stolen by Green. And another miss by Denver.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
It's stolen by Green. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. It's deflected. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing. Scratching your head to that turnover.
Dallas leading by 9. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. There's the pass to Hardaway. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Bertans. And here's Green outside. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. This is a Najee. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Dallas on defense. Cousins with a screen on Dinwiddie. Bounce pass from Morris. It's stolen by Green.
Yeah, you don't see those over and back calls too often because they're just so easy to avoid.
So you want to get your coach fired up? Do something like that right there. That kind of loss of concentration will drive your coach crazy.
Morris looking over the floor. Pass to Najee. To end the run. Green with the rebound.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that.
2 minutes.
Hardaway, no good. And so Cousins will bring it up for Denver. Searching for that first bucket here in the third. Forbes can't get it to go.
Ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Dinwiddie, the shot off that time, and it's Denver the other way. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Najee, good.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Mavericks leading by 10. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Morris against Dinwiddie, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Dinwiddie's got 4 points in the quarter.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Here's Najee. Drills it from outside. Najee's got 5.
Yeah, he's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Dinwiddie and the pass to Green. Bertans, a screen on Green. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Nuggets trail by 9. They set the pick. Morris kicks to Green. Pass to Forbes. To the middle. Here's Najee. Misses in close.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
And here is Hardaway. From deep three-point range. Good on the three-point shot. Hardaway has got the lead up to 12 now for Dallas.
That's one of Tim Hardaway Jr.'s favorite shots. Not just the ones that go in, but from that spot on the floor.
And so it's Dallas.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance
And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Taking a look at the Nuggets. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. And it's Murray in at the point. Here's Gordon. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Mavericks leading by 12. High post try. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. Denver shooting 28%. A rocky performance for them offensively. And it's good for 2.
And Murray getting it going on the inside that time. Around the trees, still scored.
Johnson with it. Doncic outside. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Barton. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. The Nuggets trail by 10. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Outside, Porter fires the 3. And again, Denver with the triple.
You feel like there's nowhere on the floor where you can really get away from Michael Porter Jr. 3 ball goes that time.
Doncic from deep three-point land. Doesn't go either for Doncic. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, the only thing I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jason Kidd went over with his team. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go, guys.
Thank you, David. Dallas again missing.
Well, a fast start in the first half. Looks like he's playing the second half in the mud.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Mavericks?
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Jokic sets the screen for Murray. Outside Gordon. 5 on the clock. Lob pass to Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
Now Brunson. Pass to Bullock. Pass to Doncic. Back to Bullock. The shot. No good. Good defense by Jokic. And it's Murray penetrating. And it's Murray with the jam.
And Murray gets creative around the basket. That time dynamic off the bounce.
Brunson scanning the floor. Doncic outside. It's up a 3. Rebound by Murray.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Doncic against Barton. Doncic outside. Over Gordon. And it's Doncic missing.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Murray for 3. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth. Offensive rebound. It's Barton on the wing. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Can they get it? Yes!
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Murray against Brunson. Now here's Murray. There's the try. Money!
Got so many tools, and then you forget how good Murray is athletically. Gets up that time.
Here's Doncic. There's the triple. Bullseye!
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Nuggets call timeout.
Murray for three. It's tipped. So a close game sees Dallas taking this. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it.
Selection of guard talent on the floor here. Both these teams driven by their backcourt play.
Boy, BA, a lot of pace, a lot of skill out there in the respective backcourts. This game probably will be won or lost based on the perimeter play.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Back to Finney-Smith. Pass to Bullock. From deep, here's Doncic. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Paul against Doncic. Outside for Booker. Down low. Here's Crowder. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
I'll tell you this, Jay Crowder is one tough cookie. This guy won't be deterred by the defense.
Outside Brunson. Jacks up a 3. Doncic, no good.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Guys, a player like Luka Doncic is going to capture the imagination of NBA fans. His creativity, his flair for the dramatic, his passing, his shot making. I can't keep my eyes off Luka Doncic.
Now here's Doncic. From deep three-point range, he drops it from range.
Man, that is ridiculous range from Luka Doncic. Yes, step across half-court line, I'm in my range.
Ayton, the screen on Brunson. Paul passes to Ayton. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. From deep, here's Doncic. Another 3 for Dallas.
Well, Doncic is never shy from three-point opportunity. You give him a window, he will take it.
And they called him the Wonder Boy in Europe, Doris. Luka Doncic is the magician with the ball in his hands.
And he just loves to play the game. That started at a very young age. Like so many other prodigies, his talent can take your breath away.
Now here's Brunson. Doncic outside from deep. He can't hit that time. And Phoenix will come the other way. Now Booker. Pass to Ayton. Outside Paul. Spins. Outside Booker. The kick out to Paul. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
Well, pre-shot preparation is there. Chris Paul anticipating his teammates going to deliver it, and then he delivers on the make.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 6, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. Doncic has got 9. The Suns trailing. Paul passes to Ayton. Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. Deflects the pass. Doncic on the wing. Covered by Crowder. And it's Doncic missing. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 from three-point land so far. Crowder outside. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Doncic against Booker. And it's Doncic on the drive.
The dribble drive by Luka Doncic isn't about speed. It is about craftiness. This guy is so smart.
Paul passes to Ayton. Doncic against Booker. From deep three-point range. The long-distance 3 is buried. Booker's got his second basket.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Brunson. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. 50 seconds left in the first quarter here. And he's all alone. Here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
The speed on the break from Powell right now. Just looking down the court and getting to the basket.
And here's Paul. Inside. Here's Crowder. And Crowder with the jam.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Powell outside. Takes a three. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. The Suns leading. Ball finds Bridges. Crowder outside. Back to Bridges. Pass to Aiden. And it's Phoenix with another.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. Suns ahead, leading by.
All right, look who's coming out to start. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Phoenix?
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Dwight Powell. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Bullock in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. To the middle. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Pick and roll. Chris Paul, they are synonymous with excellence. This guy in the 2-man game, look out.
Brunson up top. He's guarded by Paul. Doncic with the bucket.
He's been dropping them in from downtown since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since.
Paul against Brunson. Tries the spin move. Back to Booker. Clock at 6. 3-pointer. Finney-Smith pulls it in.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
And Grant, after a training camp invite back in 2016, undrafted rookie Dorian Finney-Smith making the Mavs roster. It was a big deal. They saw a 3-and-D potential in this young guy.
Well, the effort and tenacity have been there from the beginning, and now the shot is coming along too.
Fires it. And he can't bank that one in.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Here's Paul to the inside. Pass to Crowder. Outside Paul. Back to Crowder. Shot to stop the run. They get it back. Great positioning on the putback.
Chris Paul has always been willing to rebound the position. He understands he's got to provide support on the backboards.
Doncic outside. Here's Bullock. Back to Doncic. Up and over Crowder. Again, Dallas.
Boy, it took him a while to warm up, but since the second quarter, he's on fire.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Outside Booker. Fires for 3. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got his 4th assist with that last one.
That's his first triple of the second period, 3rd of the game.
Booker against Doncic.
2 minutes remaining.
Powell, screen on Booker. Here's Doncic. Here's Powell. Second shot opportunity. Doncic, no good. The Suns have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Well, coaching styles vary around the league, Doris. But what do you think the priority should be for a coach to be successful in the NBA?
Priorities are innumerable, to be honest with you, BA. These guys have an incredibly difficult job. You are stopping the best players in the world who have become so skilled. And so, number one, can you motivate players? Number two, What is your philosophy on both ends of the floor? Can you stop the opponent's best guys? Can you put your best guys in their most advantageous positions? Listen, coaching in the modern NBA is brutal. It is hard, and it takes an all-consuming effort to be great.
Brunson against Paul. Doncic outside. Paul with a steal.
Defensively, you always want to keep vision on the ball. Nice job tracking and coming away with it. Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Doncic with it. He's got 24. Here he goes. Tipped. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's Crowder, and Crowder with the jam.
Boy, I love the strong finish from Jay Crowder. He doesn't settle on the layup, demonstrates his impressive vertical.
For your Mavericks dance team. Give them a hand, fans. Your Mavericks dance team.
The Mavericks trailing. Outside Brunson. Looking to end the run. And here's Doncic outside. Fires in the triple. Doncic has got 27.
They're having more success with the three-point shot here in the second quarter as they try to cut into this lead.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Cole with the bucket.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Brunson. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Powell. Missed inside. Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Phoenix, helping them space the... As we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, we've got Cameron Johnson. Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. Then there's JaVale McGee, and it's Craig in at the small forward position. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Bertans. The Suns leading. Well, Grant, if you had to describe exactly what a stretch 4 looks like, you might be describing Davis Bertans.
Yeah, that's the mold that Bertans has been carved out of. He can draw defenders away from the hoop with his outside shooting, and when he needs to mix it up in the paint and grab some rebounds, he's more than capable of that too.
From deep, Johnson. Mavericks with the rebound. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Marjanovic. Green with the ball. Kicks it out to Hardaway. And Dinwiddie, here we go. Clock is at 3. Knocked loose.
Mavericks foul. Spencer Dinwiddie. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Outside Payne. From deep. And again, it's the Suns missing. Dallas has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Here's Dinwiddie. Second chance shot. Here's Bertans. And the power dunk by Bertans.
Well, Bertans not just a shooter. He's got a 6'10 frame, puts it to good use on the glass.
Now here's Payne. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Dinwiddie. Oh, McGee with the block. And he recovers it. Tries again. Dinwiddie gets the bucket.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Right side Johnson. Back to Payne. The Suns need to get off a shot. The three from Craig. Green with the defensive effort.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
All right, look who's coming on to the court.
The Mavericks have got just 2 of 6 in the second half.
Give him a hand, man.
Dinwiddie against Payne for the lead. Dinwiddie, no good.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Payne, pass to Johnson. Here's Shamet. Off target with the 3. It's a neck-and-neck game in Dallas. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Green. To the paint. Here's Marjanovic. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. For Phoenix, they've gotten 0 shots to go out of 6 attempts. Now here's Payne. There's a screen by Johnson. Payne on the bounce. Dinwiddie against Johnson. Into the lane. Pass to McGee. To stop the drought. The shot that time not on target. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green. A hard-fought matchup. 7 lead changes thus far.
And these teams have been sparring from the get-go. Neither able to land the knockout blow.
And McGee with the stuff.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Now Dinwiddie. From deep three-point range. He's off on that one.
I'm still a bit confused as to why he shot it from that distance.
I think as a player, you have to know your strengths and play to them, and that is not within his range.
On the wing, Green. Defended by Craig. Outside Hardaway. He takes it in, and he goes in for the dunk.
How about that burst of speed? Tim Hardaway Jr. Whoa!
The Suns trailing. And here's Payne. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Pass to Shamet. Now Johnson fires from deep. Drains the triple. Johnson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. The Suns on.
All right, look who's coming on to the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks game.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Here's Paul. Luka Doncic is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Reggie Bullock. And it's Powell in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Pass to Booker. There's the triple. Powell pulls it in. The Mavericks trailing. And here's Doncic outside. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Aiden's got 6 rebounds in the game. To 3, Booker. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 7 assists in the game. Outside Brunson. Pass to Finney-Smith. Doncic outside. And they get it back. Brunson passes to Doncic. And it's in there. Doncic has got 29.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Down low. Powell with a steal. From deep. And it's Doncic missing.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Crowder finds Booker. Over Brunson. That one a little long. Dallas has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. And it's Doncic on the drive. Lays it up and banks it in. Doncic has gotten 4 this quarter.
They have a never-give-up attitude.
No doubt keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
And here's Crowder from the arc. Shot's no good. Made 4. He's missed 4 now. Brunson passes to Doncic. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by the Suns.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. Brunson's got himself on the board with a 3 there. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Doncic against Booker. Shoots. Doncic, no good. Phoenix has gotten just 1 of their 4 threes to go here in the fourth quarter. And Booker the bucket on the assist by Bridges. Bridges has got 3 assists now in this one. Doncic outside.
2 minutes.
Pass to Brunson. Fires for 3. Counted from distance. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
This is rapid fire. Back-to-back triples. Momentum swinging wildly.
1:49 left in the fourth. Ball with it. Outside Booker. Launches it. Booker missing again. The Mavericks have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. And Dallas calls time here. They're ahead by 2. 1:31 left to play in the fourth quarter. Johnson, he's checked in for Crowder. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for Dallas was giving across in the huddle. He told them this is a game that we can win. It's a game we should win. We've matched those guys step for step. From this point forward, let's try to force them to play at our tempo.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. The Suns have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Got a piece of it. And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Team foul. Timeout call. All right, rookies come on the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
1:06 left in the fourth quarter. Left side Booker. There's the screen by Johnson. To the wing on the left. Back to Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the paint. Here's Ayton. Count it! A huge shot to tie it up.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Here's Doncic. Powell sets a screen. And it's Doncic on the drive. Doncic on the wing. 4-3. And a big mental mistake as they called timeout when they had none remaining. And they'll pay for it with maybe the rarest of technical fouls.
What is he doing? He's got to know they're out of timeouts. Huge mental lapse. What an unnecessary technical.
Boy, you know he's going to hear about that one in the locker room. Not his finest moment. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Well, Chris Paul has been successful at the highest level in the NBA, on and off the floor for such a long period of time. I love his intellect, his work habits, everything he represents.
Doncic passes to Brunson. From deep. Misses the tray.
I tell you, you've got to love the energy and effort by Cal right now, contesting shooters.
So
backup point.
Awesome backcourt battle tonight, Steve. Let me ask, are we in a guard-centric league right now?
I think we are, Kevin. I mean, obviously it was more balanced back in the day, guards and bigs. But with the three-point shot, it has really made this a guard league.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Jalen Brunson out there with Doncic. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then there's Reggie Bullock. And it's Finney Smith in at the 4 spot. The 3 for Doncic. No good that time. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Now here is O'Neal. Outside Bogdanovich. Jacks up a 3. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I briefly spoke with Jason Kidd. One of their big challenges tonight is to try and keep Donovan Mitchell's high wire act on the ground. Coach said if he gets a step at the rim, he's going to throw it down on us. We need to take away space whenever he tests the perimeter. It's going to take a team effort to slow Donovan down tonight. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
You know, he's wiry strong. Conley's made a living taking contact and making shots.
Doncic outside from the arc. The rebound by the Jazz. Conley with it. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Off target from outside. Dallas has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Dallas again missing.
And at a certain point, you just have to look to someone else to score for you.
Here's Brunson. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
O'Neal a screen on Brunson. Mitchell outside. Misses the 3. The Mavericks have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Passes it to Conley. From past the arc. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Brunson kicks to Powell. Doncic against Mitchell. Doncic, no good.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
I like that by Donovan Mitchell. Sacrifices his body and takes the hit. That's good offense.
And one thing about Donovan Mitchell, Steve, he is always learning, always evolving.
Yes, he is, Kevin. Devours film, seeks advice from other star players, and he's not afraid to get out of his comfort zone. He has ambition for greatness.
They get it back. Gobert, good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
You see how seriously Gobert takes rebounding, just getting after it. Great activity.
1:19 left in the first. Really left alone that time. Doncic has got 6 points.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. 6 to shoot. Conley finds Mitchell. From deep. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Doncic. He has 6. From deep three-point range, another three for Dallas.
Seems like everyone's taking long threes these days, but Doncic has natural power in those legs, generates range with ease.
Now here is Conley. There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And it's off the back rim, no good.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Pass to O'Neal, looking to end the run. Unable to get that one. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. He witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. We'll return shortly.
Your jazz dancers. All right.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Dallas.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the floor for Dallas, we've got Jalen Brunson. He's out there with Luka Doncic. Reggie Bullock is out there with Dwight Powell. And it's Finney Smith in at the 4 slot. Dallas leading by 7. Doncic fires from way outside, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. Mitchell against Doncic. O'Neal kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to O'Neal. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Out to Conley. 3-pointer. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Doncic, and it's good off the back rim and in. Doncic has got 13. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Utah. 9-point game. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. And here's Doncic from the arc. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Well, he was red hot in the first quarter. Hit 3 threes. Now suddenly struggling to find the range. Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Well, he wasn't a Burger Chain All-American or a one-and-done college star, but Donovan Mitchell's rapid emergence in the NBA has caught many by surprise.
You know, GA, the first rookie ever to lead a playoff team in scoring. He was handed the keys right away, but he's not satisfied. He still wants more.
Here's Conley. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Brunson, no good.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Mitchell outside. From deep. The shot misses. Now Dallas takes it the other way.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there. His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
That one goes. Count it. Conley's got his 2nd basket of the night.
And that's where Conley is most dangerous. Just amazing quickness on his way to the rack.
Brunson scanning the floor. The pass to Doncic. Fires from deep. Buries the long-range jumper. Doncic has got the lead up to 10 now for Dallas.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 3-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
And O'Neal gets it to go.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Good on the triple.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
Outside Conley. to Mitchell. Lets the three fly. That shot off the mark.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Jazz trail by 10. Takes the three. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Mitchell's got 6 in the quarter.
Wasting no time. Donovan is never afraid to fire.
And here is Doncic. He's got 22. Over Bogdanovich, and it's Dallas with another.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
Brunson against Conley. Mitchell right side. For the three, and Utah another three.
We've seen steady improvement in Mitchell's three-point shot. He's a legit threat from deep.
And a deep three from Doncic. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active. After a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
What can you say? Shooting is a premium in this league, and you can see why.
Eric Pascal out there with Whiteside. Then there's Rudy Gay. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's House in at the shooting guard. That's the group right now for Utah. Now Clarkson passes to Pascal. You know, Steve, we're in this era of wide open, up-tempo style. How much fun would you have playing right now?
Kevin, it would have been a blast. The floor spacing gives you so many options offensively, and you can take a whole bunch of threes. However, at the defensive end, in my era, you couldn't hand check. So now it would have been a lot of work.
Back to Clarkson. Baseline try. That shot off. Dallas leading by 11. Dinwiddie outside. Lets it go with a three. Another three for Dallas.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time. Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Hardaway for three. And Pascal pulls it down. The Jazz have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Clarkson against Dinwiddie. It's House outside. Mavericks with the rebound. From downtown. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Dinwiddie's got 6 in the quarter.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. He looks smart when the shots are going down.
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by the Mavs.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Outside Hardaway. From deep three-point range. Gonna go that time. The Jazz go the other way with it. Clarkson up top. Dinwiddie covering. Banked in off the glass.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
1:53 left in the third quarter. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Gay with no one around. The three-pointer off the mark. Mavericks leading by 13. Here's Dinwiddie. Can't drop the tough three-point for Utah. They've gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. Inside, stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Outside Hardaway. Fires the three. Utah with the rebound. Here is House. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. To the paint. It's stolen by Bertans. And here we go. Dinwiddie heading to the hoop. Fader on the way. Marjanovic, no good. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for the Jam. Trailing by 13. And that one good from Clarkson.
That's a shot the defense looked like it was willing to give up. Big mistake.
41 seconds left in the third. Outside Hardaway. Connects from three-point range. Hardaway has got 6 points.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. From deep. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Now, here's Clarkson. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks. 13 points up at the end of the period. And if they keep draining the threes like they've been so far, their lead is safe. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, they've got Dwight Powell, Jalen Brunson out there with Doncic. Then there's Reggie Bullock, and it's Finney Smith in at the power forward position. And that one's good. Doncic.
A great disruptor of the basketball. Luka taking matters into his own hands tonight. Great to see him play like this.
And it's Conley penetrating. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
That pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
And it's Doncic missing.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Pass to Powell. Doncic outside. There's the pass to Bullock. Clock at 6. Back to Doncic. And the three off target. Jazz trail by 14. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
Pass to Powell. Doncic against Mitchell. Doncic right side. Over Mitchell. That shot off. And Utah the other way now. Conley with it. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Mitchell outside. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Mitchell. That three off the mark.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
On the wing, Doncic. Covered by Conley. Doncic against Conley. And Doncic gets it to go.
In the mid-range, no longer a challenge for Doncic. He has rapidly become one of the best three-level scorers in the game.
Passes it to Mitchell. There's the three. It's rebounded by Dallas. Finney-Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one. The 3 for Doncic. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Mitchell. Oh!
No, he didn't. What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Pass to Powell. Now, here's Doncic. Covered by Mitchell. Mitchell against Doncic. Over Mitchell. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Conley into the lane, and the lead is down inside single digits. Conley's got 4 points in the quarter.
One of Conley's calling cards, getting into the paint and converting, even though he's often the smallest guy on the floor.
And there's the pass to Doncic. Over Mitchell. And that one's good. Doncic has got 31.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Dallas.
And the big difference here was accuracy from 3-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Luka Doncic.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
From outside the arc, Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And so Gobert will bring it up for Utah. They've allowed just 7 points here in the 4th quarter. Down low, here's Bogdanovich, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
In pick and roll situations, Donovan Mitchell has done an outstanding job of being unselfish and making the right play.
Doncic fires from way outside. And so it's Dallas winning this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent.
Ryan.
Great stuff, Allie. Thanks.
Here we go.
Tip-off goes to Denver. Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. We've got Dwight Powell. Jalen Brunson is out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Bullock in at the 3 spot. Murray passes to Gordon. Now Porter. Shot clock at 6. Knocks it loose. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Hangs in the air. And Powell with the lay-in.
And, you know, Powell is an excellent athlete, easily leaking out in transition and making himself a big target to throw the ball to.
Now here's Jokic. Outside Murray. Back to Jokic. And here's Porter outside. The Mavericks pull it in. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Here's Doncic. The rebound by Murray.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
You know, watching Murray develop over the last 5 years and change, I tell you what he's doing really well and a much better job of is letting the game come to him, not forcing it, just being ready to step into whatever is needed.
On target from range.
Boy, you better get out there on this guy. Doncic is prime time for real from that three-point line.
Right side Murray. Jokic in the post. Powell covers. And it's Jokic missing. And Clark, listening to Murray talk about his upbringing, he said, I grew up very disciplined.
Yeah, it's obvious in how he plays, B.A. He studied Kung Fu as a kid, so you know that helps with your calmness. And learned to meditate early, so he's got a real presence and centeredness about him. His dad would make him do push-ups in the snow to increase his pain tolerance and that mental toughness.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling. Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Doncic outside. Let's go with a 3. Again, Doncic missing.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
It's Bullock on the wing. He's guarded by Porter. And Brunson, here we go. Pass to Doncic. The 3 is up. The shot won't fall. Now Denver takes it the other way. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish.
3 misses in a row. Still looking for their first bucket.
Martin against Doncic. Great D that time from Porter.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Murray against Brunson. Murray passes to Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
And that's Gordon's game now. You can't give him room to hit the launch pad because if he does, he's throwing it down every time.
Murray against Brunson. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Brunson. It's deflected. They get it back. Powell passes to Doncic. Another shot. And the shot no good. A bit short.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Murray with it. Picked up by Powell. Here's Jokic. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
You know, in the paint, Jokic is dominant because he can hurt you with the pass or with his scoring ability, and he knows how to position and assert himself in the paint area.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 6. Pass to Powell. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Dwight Powell certainly is high energy, and his hops help him a lot inside.
41 seconds left now in the first quarter. Now here's Murray. Here's Jokic. Second chance effort. Oh, great D that time from Powell. Here's Bullock. Pass to Brunson. There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter. On the break. Barton, the pass to Murray. Jokic with a screen on Brunson. Murray from outside. It's not going to go for him. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Mavericks on top, leading by 4. And
please welcome your Gary Nuggets dancer. Please welcome.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. Murray and Barton, the guards. And it's Jokic in at the center position. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Jokic with it. Barton outside. Pass to Gordon. Poke loose. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Three-pointer. Gets the 3 ball to go. Doncic has got 6 in the quarter. Grant, your dad played pro football. You think that players who grew up around pro sports have an advantage?
Yes, B.A. Obviously, being around a professional athlete, understanding the dedication, the sacrifice, the work that goes into it, really, I think, helped me at an early age as I was developing in a different sport.
The kick out to Brunson. Pass to Powell. Now Doncic. Here's Bullock. The 3. And the Mavericks, another 3.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Brunson against Murray. Second quarter of basketball. Just over a minute and a half played so far. 6 on the shot clock. The drive by Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Well, one of the very best big men in handling the ball. Jokic's moves and creativity really set him apart as a big guy. You know, Jokic was offered a multi-year deal in Europe back in 2015, but then had a horrible outing, and the team backed away from him.
And it's Doncic missing. Doncic is gone 4 of 10 here. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Porter finds Murray. Jokic with a screen on Brunson. Murray passes to Jokic over Brunson, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Mavericks have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Historically, a few franchises have gobbled up most of the NBA championships. A significant number of teams have never won a title, though. However, we're in an interesting time. A lot of those franchises are looking for their first title. They're among the top teams now. And guys, they're hoping to get on the board.
Oh, yes. Very interesting, Allie. Thanks for that. Barton against Doncic. Powell with a steal.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Launches a 3. And it's Doncic missing.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Oh, deflected. Powell with a steal. It's a one-on-one situation. Doncic with it. Barton covering. And Doncic with the 3. Doncic has got 17.
I just love the ball movement.
Brunson against Murray. Doncic grabs the miss. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now. The 3. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Jokic.
Mavericks ball.
There's a minute 17 left in the second.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, and was maybe a step out of his range.
Inside. And stolen by Brunson. Nice shot by Finney-Smith. Finney-Smith's got his first 2 points of the night.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Ooh, he dialed that one up from long distance.
If you're the defense, you've got to do better on Murray. I mean, even from way downtown, he's pretty accurate.
Brunson against Murray. From deep, here's Doncic. Pure from three-point range. Doncic has got 20.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Jokic finds Murray. The three ball. And another three for Denver.
Shut out from beyond the arc in the first quarter. He's now got 2 for the game.
Now Doncic. All sorts of time, and he drops that one in. He's got 22.
Par for the course for Luka Doncic. Just one of those games where he's got it on cruise control.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
On the court right now for the Mavericks, Davis Bertans is out there with Boban Marjanovic. Then it's Tim Hardaway, then it's Green, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point. 3 on the clock. Out of bounds, it'll be Nuggets ball.
Who's ball? Nuggets ball.
The Nuggets really having a tough go here. And here is Morris. Pass to Forbes. Fires, high post. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Najee. That three's off the mark.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Outside Hardaway. Off target from outside. The Nuggets shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. Green, the pass to Cousins. Bertans against Green. Morris outside. Here's Forbes. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Morris can't hit. Dallas has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. They swipe it. Here's Forbes, defended by Hardaway. Pass to Cousins. Here's Najee. Goes back up. And it's good on the layup.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Dinwiddie passes to Bertans. And here is Green. Here's Marjanovic. Drops in the three. Marjanovic got himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Pass to Cousins. Green against Morris. Green, the pass to Dinwiddie. From deep three-point range, the Mavericks rebound. Outside for Green. And another shot. Dinwiddie, no good.
Trying to get it going. Only 1 for 5 to start the second half.
And it's Morris penetrating. Najee. And he throws it down with one hand.
Great job setting him up. The timing of the pass was key.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Pass to Marjanovic. Back to Hardaway. On the money from 12 feet away. Hardaway's gotten his first basket of the night.
Boy, that quick trigger mindset when Hardaway Jr. is firing away like this, you know he's feeling it.
Here's Najee. Now here's Cousins. Green for three. No good there. Green against Green. Lets the three fly. And it's Denver with a rebound. And it's Green off the drive. And it's hammered home by Green.
A very capable passer. DeMarcus Cousins does a solid job recognizing where to go with the ball.
Dinwiddie outside. Hardaway on the wing. Outside, Green. 6 to shoot. Dinwiddie outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. Dinwiddie's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Morris against Dinwiddie. Pass to Najee. This one for three. He buries it from three. He's got 7.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Morris against Dinwiddie. From deep. Rebounded by Cousins.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrating.
And he comes up with a bucket. The Mavericks have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Now here's Dinwiddie. Left side Bertans. With 1 on the clock. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision, I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Jeff Green, Bryn Forbes out there with Monte Morris. Then it's DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Najee in at the 4. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Fires the 3. Bullock's shot is off. They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
Boom! He jams it straight down.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty. And Dallas calls time here. And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what the head coach of the Mavericks said to the team. He complimented the three-point shooting. He said, quote, "It's one thing to get the look, it's another to bury it. I believe in you guys. I think you've got this game on lock. Let's go out there and let's take this." Guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Pass to Finney-Smith. Brunson with it. Kicks it to Doncic from deep three-point range. And it's Denver with a rebound. Jokic has got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
And look at those moves in the post and the smooth finish to go along with it.
Just excellent work around the rim.
Left his man lunging and reaching for air. That was something else right there.
Here's Doncic. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot. He will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Another thing, they haven't missed a beat on the fast break in either half tonight.
Pass to Porter. Murray up top. Brunson defending. Clock at 6. Murray passes to Barton. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
It's so good to see Murray, not just as a scorer, but thriving as a passer, too.
Powell outside. Back to Doncic. Fires from deep. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
2 minutes.
Jokic against Powell. Jokic, no good. The Mavericks have got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. Nice shot by Finney-Smith.
Whoa, that man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Jokic, no good. Dallas has got just 1 of 6 threes to go in the 4th. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Doncic with it from deep. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 4 rebounds in the game. Barton. Here's Murray. The open shot. Jokic. Yes. And it's Murray picking up the assist.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Mavericks.
Their transition game was the standout for me. Created a lot of extra pressure pushing the ball.
I agree. They took control of the tempo and were really dictating the terms of the game.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Luka Doncic.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
Murray from outside. It doesn't go for him. And it's Dallas the other way. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Now Brunson. From deep three-point range. Barton pulls it in. And here's Gordon. They get the rebound. Second chance shot. And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
fairly high-powered.
Here we go.
At the point guard position in particular, much more scoring expected than in decades past.
Yeah, you got to be a triple threat at every position, and at the point guard, it just commands so much more attention. They're the initiators of the offense. There's so many guys who are tremendous scorers that can create opportunities themselves with the ball and do it from deep range. They can play off a pick and roll and manipulate the defenses. So it has been a golden era for point guards, and it's a new way in which they play, being able to shoot that three ball, Kevin.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Jalen Brunson out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Reggie Bullock. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Finney Smith in at the 4. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, I briefly spoke with Jason Kidd. He knows that Devin Booker is going to get his points, but what they want to do is prevent the freebies. Coach said Booker's become exceptional when drawing fouls, and he's one of the best free throw shooters in the game. So, Kevin, they don't want to see him on the line multiple times tonight. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. And here is Ayton after Luka Doncic hitting the 3.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Brunson, no good. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Booker against Doncic. Powell with the steal.
Awesome defense, just outstanding effort to reach his big hands in there and just rip the ball away.
And you can tell that Doncic loves leaking out. They're able to get to the right spot there in transition.
Now here's Paul. Booker, right side. Kicks it out to Johnson. Bridges for 3. Phoenix, no good that time either. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Doncic passes to Bullock. And a miss there on the triple. Suns have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Ray, you always want DeAndre Ayton to play more aggressively, don't you?
Well, it's when he's at his best, especially when he's down low and using his frame. He's kind of like, you know, this young kid that doesn't realize how big he is, but he's starting to understand how much his size could impact what he can do on both ends of the floor. He's been a little more selective in shooting threes, has Devin Booker, but man, when he makes one, sometimes he'll open up a can of them.
And there's the call on Devin Booker.
Devin Booker.
That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Brunson with a clean look. No good with the triple. And it's Paul with the ball for the Suns. Booker draws the double. Bridges, no one around him. Off target with his 3. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Doncic kicks to Bullock.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Dallas again missing.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
The Mavericks shooting well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. Finney Smith passes to Doncic. Here's Brunson. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
And the all-around game of Doncic, not just a scorer, but a great dime dropper as well. Notices his open teammates quickly.
Now here's Johnson. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Mavericks leading by 3. 1:16 left to play in the first quarter. Brunson scanning the floor. Back to Doncic.
So Chris Paul, a terrific defender, uses his speed well right there to cover some ground.
And it's Bullock missing. Phoenix has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Bridges. For 3, Booker hands it from downtown. Booker's got 6 points.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter steal, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Brunson. Back to Doncic. Great D that time from Johnson.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
And it's Paul missing. Takes it inside. Out to Doncic. The three. Kept alive. Some solid defense from Ayton. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Reggie Bullock. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
5 seconds left to play here in the first. For three, Booker, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. It's all tied in Phoenix. The second quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
On the floor right now for the Mavericks, we've got Jalen Brunson. He's out there with Luka Doncic. Dwight Powell is out there with Reggie Bullock, and it's Finney Smith in at the four-man position. Doncic has gone just 2 for 8 from the field, right there at 25%. They now take the lead. Ayton's got the lead up to 3 now for Phoenix.
DeAndre Ayton happy to shoot at that range. Nice stroke.
Pass to Bullock. Out to Doncic. Bridges with the steal. Here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
The attention Mikal had on that play helped him out to get that steal.
Mavericks trail by 5. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. In your experience, Brent, in the front office, has it changed how you view the game in any way?
I think, Kevin, it's a great question, and I'll actually take it beyond the game and talk about the NBA as a product. I think there's so much more respect that I have, the levels to which organizations go to and through in order to put on an NBA season, from what they do in promotions and ticket sales to the lengths they go to provide the players the best opportunity to maximize their potential. So from top to bottom, sort of being behind the curtain in that way, it's allowed me to see some things on some levels that I appreciate so much more, and I'm so thankful for that opportunity.
Now here's a 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Powell with the steal. Doncic passes to Finney Smith. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Al Paul. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Second chance effort. And Ayton with the nice bucket inside. And the Suns lead by 5.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice play.
Pass to Doncic. Here's Finney Smith. He's guarded by Johnson. Doncic from deep three-point land. Shot clock reset for Dallas. And Doncic throws it down.
Slammed down by Doncic. A monster in the backcourt at 6'7".
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Paul with the ball. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Johnson outside. It's rebounded by Doncic. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 3. And with every team looking for floor spacers, Brent, Bullock is a very good veteran option.
Yeah, he's one of those guys you just don't want to let him get going, and continues to draw the attention of the defense to create the kind of gravity for other players on the floor to have opportunity.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. but Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
Had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you. Booker against Doncic. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Out to the right wing. Runs in the pass to Doncic. With the fadeaway. And the shot is long.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Here's Johnson. Kicks it out to Paul. On the wing, Booker. A 3-ball. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Here's Brunson. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Here's Johnson. Kicks it out to Paul. No good on the 3. Mavericks trail by 5. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Brunson. Rejected by Booker. Powell with the steal. And Brunson has it in the corner. The pass to Doncic. No good from outside. Booker finds Johnson. Up in time. No good on the last second attempt there. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Suns lead by 5. And now we'll send it over. Thank you, David. And we'll... halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You gotta like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Jay Crowder out there with JaVale McGee. Then there's Cameron Payne. Then there's Landry Shamet. And it's Craig in at the 3, the small forward. And that one's good, Shamet.
Shamet doing what he does best, scoring from distance. That's some nice accuracy.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Launches it. Craig pulls it in.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And that's an intentional foul.
Josh Green. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Shamet. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. And now a 7-point Suns lead. Here's Dinwiddie. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Payne can't hit. Mavericks trail by 5. To the paint, Crowder with the steal. And up the court come the Suns on the break. It's stolen by Marjanovic. Here's the break. Hardaway passes to Green. Back to Hardaway. Pass to Dinwiddie. Just 5 to shoot. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop. And that's a foul called on Davis Bertans.
Second team foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Suns leading by 5. Now here's Payne. Pass to Crowder. Rejected by Marjanovic. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And Crowder brings it in.
And anytime Crowder gets to the rim, he likes to send a message.
Here now is Dinwiddie. Pass to Bertens. Back to Dinwiddie. To the inside. Payne with the block. Fast break. Here come the Suns. Crowder with the ball. And it's Shamet missing.
2 minutes remaining in the
And
third.
so Green will bring it up for Dallas. 7-point differential. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
Now here's Payne. Dinwiddie covering. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. It's stolen by Marjanovic. There's Green with the three. Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Now Hardaway Jr. up over top right there, rising up.
Now here's Payne. D right on him. And the pass to Crowder. Bangs home the trifecta. Crowder's got 5 points so far.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Dinwiddie wide open. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Payne looking around. Now here's Shamet. Guarded by Hardaway. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Bertans. Shamet with the steal. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
It's really been a tale of two halves, hasn't it, guys? As far as taking care of the basketball, immaculate at halftime, but he's had too many miscues here in the second half.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor.
Ladies and gentlemen,
and it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks.
All right, fans, that was your Suns, Andrew Dantley.
Doncic outside. The three. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. In the corner, it's Bridges. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Bridges got the lead up to 8 now for Phoenix.
Something sapped them of their energy defensively since halftime. In the first half, out there scrambling, running, hustling. Since then, not so much.
Here's Brunson. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And they continue to control the glass.
A nice shot by Booker.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate. Chris Paul delivers.
Here's Doncic. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Phoenix ahead, up 11.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Here's Paul on the floor for Dallas. They've got Powell. Luka Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Reggie Bullock, and it's Finney-Smith in at the 4 slot.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Wasted no time on that one. Doncic has got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Mavs. Al Paul. Just 4 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Mavericks with the rebound. Doncic has got his 6th rebound on the night. And he drives in. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Suns.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
No good from Booker.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level. His tonight has been high.
Doncic passes to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
He's just adept at gutting the defense in these sets. Give Doncic a passing lane, and he'll thread the needle.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Alder.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Monty Williams talking with his team. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfect. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
All right, David, thanks.
Just not thinking about it twice. Devin Booker with the ball. He's going to let it rip.
Out to Doncic. Lets the three fly. Another three for Dallas.
Well, he just nailed his second three of the half, guys. I'd be very aware of that if I were the defense right now.
Ayton in the high post. Back to Paul. Ayton sets the pick for Paul. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Second team foul.
Mavericks trail by 4. Doncic with it. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Shoots from the line. Here's Finney Smith. Bullet kicks to Doncic. Another three for Dallas.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
And it's Paul with the ball for Phoenix.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son, dancer.
Passes it to Booker. There's the triple from deep three-point range. It's rebounded by Doncic.
2 minutes
Doncic has got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Brunson. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
Fantastic bomb there, just especially against the taller defender.
Paul goes in, and it goes down 2 points. Paul's got his first 2 points.
Chris Paul knows exactly not just who's going to hit him, but how they're going to hit him.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Doncic, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
First team foul. Mavericks timeout call. T-shirt time.
Phoenix has gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Booker in the corner. From the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas. Finney Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Doncic. 1:11 left here in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 5. Takes the 13-footer.
It counts. That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Booker outside. It's up a 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
That's what he does. Devin Booker with a beautiful shot there.
Ball against Brunson. Doncic outside. Driving to the basket.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
I like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Wow, look at the damage this young man is doing from deep. And there's another.
Game is on the line. He wants the ball. No one on D stepped up to stop him.
Doncic against Booker. Doncic looking it over. Dallas calls timeout. They're trailing by 2. 1 second left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And with under 2 seconds remaining, they need something quick. Don't have time for an extra pass here, but they want to try for a 3 off the inbound play and go for the win. Definitely do it.
So it's the